Hi, welcome to today's dance class. I have some Viennese Waltz for you. I hope you're ready to have some fun. Now, I'm trusting that you've already done your warm-up and stretching. If you haven't, please do make sure you do that before you come back and carry on any further with the video. Alright, so let's look at the Viennese Waltz. We've got mainly two sections, but a few extra little bits. And the main thing to remember with Viennese Waltz is the timing is in 3/3 rather than 4/4 timing. And it's the same as the waltz, but a little bit quicker. Now there's quite a large spectrum for Viennese Waltz. It can be down the slower end and the faster end. And normally it would involve lots of turns, but we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to treat it like a faster waltz. Alright, so to start with then, we're going to do some pendulums forward and back. You're going to start with your right foot. So you're going to go forward, right, together and close, and back, together and close. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll let the hips drive forward and back as well. And we're also going to take the arms. So you'll go up and down, sorry. So you're going to take the right foot forward and the left foot will start you back. Now what we'll do is we'll do 2 sets to the front only, and then we will do them to the corner. So you'll go to the right corner for 2 sets and then to the left corner for 2 sets. So it'll be 6 in total. Forward, right, 2, 3, and back, 2, 3. Forward, 2, 3, and back. And to the right corner. Now if you can, try and get the heels slightly off the ground as well as you bring the feet together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the pendulum, quite nice and straightforward to start with. Now from there we're going to do the double lunge. Now I have done some separate videos in terms of looking at the finer details of some dance moves. I've done the lunge and the double lunge now. The lunge is in the waltz and the double lunge in the Viennese Waltz, but the elements are very, very similar. So I strongly recommend you have a look at that at some point to help with this. Essentially, your right foot is going to come across the corner and then rock to the side. And again, across the corner and then change your weight. Then your left foot across the other way, twice, and change weight. Now, the thing to remember is that you're going to turn out the hip, both knees are bent, and you're going to have the front foot, the heel down, and the back heel comes up. All right, so turning out the hip, and we're moving towards the corners as we do that. Now, I'm afraid there are arms with that, but if you want to just keep it a little bit easier, just think about the arms going out to the side, and then as you go to the right, take the right arm up and out, and again out to the side, and repeat the arm. And now with your other foot, so left foot across, arms out to the side, and over. Now there are ways to tweak that slightly, but essentially that's what I'm doing, and keeping it easier if you want to, just stick with that. All right, so we've done the pendulum, forward and back to the corners, the double lunge. We are then going to do the side basic. So you've got side, behind, replace, side, behind, replace, side, behind, replace, side, behind, replace. And that back heel is up off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're working with the balls of the feet. And we'll have 4 of your side basic. Before we go on anymore, because the next move is a little bit trickier, let's just go back to the beginning and put that together. So we've got pendulum, forward and back, forward on the right and back on the left for 2 sets. Now to the right corner, 2 sets. Now I'm not changing the leading foot, so it's still forward on the right, back on the left, even when I go to the other corner. Now I'm going to stay facing this corner as I go into the double lunge. Arms are out, and then right arm, out and right, and then the left, and over, into side basic, to the right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3. And I didn't mention the arms as I was doing the footwork, but essentially you can see I'm just taking it from side to side, and generally speaking you'll usually have the palms facing the floor as you do that. Right, let's look at the next move, and it is called the contra check. We finished in this position from the side basic. Now again, I have done a separate video for this, so feel free to take a look at that if you want a bit more detail. We're going to step to the side. I'm going to tap the foot behind, keeping the heel up, so the balls of the feet. There's a gap between my legs as well, so I haven't got them touching. The other thighs are not touching, there's a gap there. I'm going to unfold the arms, so you're going to take your left arm high and keep the right low. There's a stretch down your side and a slight tip to the side, but keep your weight still over your two legs. Straighten the legs as you lower the arm down, and then step to the side, the other way. Behind, reach up and straighten. All right, just the two. So it is a little bit tricky. What we want to try and do here when you take the foot behind is to make sure your weight is in the center between the two legs. Then you're nicely supported as you do your reach up. I'm going to bring the arms down, but I'm going to straighten my front leg, my supporting leg, and then step to the side, behind, stretch up. This time it's your right arm up, and then straighten your supporting leg as you bring the arm down. And there you go. That is our first section. That seemed quite quick and easy, but let's try it to a count before we try it to music. All right, are we ready? Ready, and it's forward 2, 3, back 2, 3, forward 2, 3, corner, and it's forward 2, 3, back 2, 3, ready, and to the other corner, forward and back, and forward, double lunge, and across, rock side 2, 3, across, and change the weight, and across 2, 3, side 2, 3, cross 2, side basic, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, into contra check, to the side 2, 3, behind 2, 3, stretch, and lifting up, to the side 2, 3, behind 2, 3, stretch, 2, 3, up 2, 3. Let's try that to music. There's quite a long intro there. So starting with our pendulums, forward and back, try and let the hips get a little bit movement as well as you go. Here we go, and it's forward 2, 3, back, right corner, 1 and 2, other corner, double lunge, across to the side, and again, now the other side, side basic. Here's our contra check. Step to the side, behind, stretch, straighten, side, behind, stretch, and straighten. Let's do that again. I could make you just rewind the video, but I thought this was easier. All right, pendulum, here we go. And forward. Right corner, other corner, double lunge, change sides, side basic, and here we go, contra check. Straighten and low. Yeah. Right, so that's our first section. You can hear we're about to go into the chorus of the music, and we'll look at the next section. So next up we have the ballet lock section, and this is going to be just 2 moves, so short to start with. We're going to have an extended version a little bit later, but let's for now just focus on those 2 moves. And again, the ballet lock is a trickier move, and it's another one of the videos that I've actually done separately for you. So if you want to have a bit more detail than I give now in this lesson, then please do have a look at that and it will help. Alright, so essentially what we're going to do is step to the side, lifting up, crossing behind, and then step and tap and bending soft in the knees. So you're lifting up and cross behind, down and tap. Now we are going to just do this version from side to side, as that is easier for now. Now timing, there's two options. You can go for the easy option where you bring your feet together quickly and do sort of step, tap and hold, step, tap and hold. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the easier version if you find it hard to balance. However, the version that I will be doing in the video is the correct way, which is actually doing a slower first step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So bringing the feet together on the third count rather than on the second. So a little bit trickier. We're also going to take the right arm up as you go to the right, and then the left arm as you go to the left. All right, so it's slow, quick, slow, tap, slow, quick, slow, tap. We'll just have 4 of those from side to side. And then we'll go into the second move of the section, which is the open basic. Now, essentially what we're doing is we're traveling forward. I'm going to start, or I'd like you to start with your right foot going forward and slightly across if you want to, and to the side and back in. Step across, side, back into the middle. Across, side and in, across, side and in. The idea being that you're always coming back to the middle line. I've often referred to this middle line before, and so that's what you want to try and think of here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, how much you step across is up to you. You can think of it as more forward, 2, 3, forward, 2, 3. Or you can really go across, 2, 3, across, 2, 3. So you get to travel a lot more when you do that if you wish to. And the easiest thing to do when you're going to the side is to keep the heel up. I've referred to this in other moves as well, like when we've done the caping step and the paso doble and the botafogo samba. It's keeping the heel up to the side. And then remember, the reason for that is to make sure your weight doesn't go too far to the side. So we're keeping it a bit lighter. You press into the ground with the balls of the feet. 1, press and back. 1, press and back. Across, press and back. Across, press and back. So I hope that makes sense. You're pressing into the ground. So pressing in order to lift your supporting leg up and down. All right, so just trying with your right foot first. 4 of those coming forward. Ready, and it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll also do them going back. So step behind, side and back. Behind, 2, 3, behind, 2, 3, behind, 2, 3. And essentially that is it. However, if you can get the arms going as well, that'd be great. What I tend to do is get the arm, opposite arm to leg. So when you've got your left foot to the side, is my right arm out, or vice versa. So opposite arm, and I've got one arm in front, one to the side. So essentially, I'm just swapping from side to side. Now you could just do it more like that, so that both arms are going to the same side. You might find that easier. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. But if you want to take the arm extended in front, that also works as well. I'll just show you again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's very, very similar action. So it's up to you which you find easier. Sorry. And also the same going back. So you keep the arm to the side is the opposite side to the leg that goes out. Okay. That is our ballet lock and our open basic. So let's put the 2 bits together. Ready, and up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, and again, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Ready, open basic. Forward, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And just a little link to take us back to the beginning. I will add 4 sways at the end there. We're only going to do that once, so I thought I would just tell you that now. Now you might find that a little bit tricky in terms of the join, because you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a little element of going back the way you've just come. And the secret with that, because the heel is up when you do your open basic going back. Back, 2, 3, bend the knees to take your weight back the direction you've just been. So just from here, 1, up, and stay low, 2. So hopefully that will help you with the join. All right, let's try that to music. So that's our second section. It's the chorus, it's the ballet lock. Let's give that a go. So I'm just going to get the music queued up. Here we go. So you will just need a little bit of space to the side before our ballet lock. Ready? Here we go. And up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Open basic. Forward. Take it back. Sway. Great, so let's do that again. So hopefully you remember to bend the knees before those sways at the end, just to help with that transition. Ballet lock. Here we go. Ready, and up, down, up and down, up and down. Open basic, forward and back. Sway, and that will take us back to the beginning for our pendulum. So perhaps it will be a good idea to go back to the beginning and put those two bits together. We have the pendulum, 2 to the front, 2 to the right corner, and 2 to the left. We had our double lunge, once each side, or 2 lunges as I should say, each side. Then we had our side basic, crossing behind for 4. Then we had the slow contra check, so a chance to get your breath back. And then from there into our ballet lock, up and over. So let's give it a go from the top. Right foot forward for your pendulum. Ready? 4, 5, 6, forward. Right corner. Left corner. Double lunge. Change sides. Side basic. Contra check. Out. Behind. Straighten. Ballet lock. Open basic. Back for 4. And sway. And that would take us back to the beginning for our pendulum. All right, so have a quick drink and a breather, and when you're ready, come back and we'll move on to the next bit. So we've done the first 2 sections, and basically we would do those twice again. So the pendulum and the ballet lock, we had those sways to take us back to the beginning. We do the pendulum exactly the same again, and the ballet lock, but what we're going to do is have an extended version of the ballet lock by adding 2 more moves. And we will do this extended version again a bit later as well. All right, so we did the ballet lock for 4, open basic forward 4 and back for 4. We're going to first of all add the natural movement. Now the arms are nice and easy because you're just going to hold one hand in the back of the other behind. All right, so we want to kind of open up the shoulders a little bit as you do that. Now essentially you're going to start with your right foot and step towards the left corner. And we're going to be zigzagging our way forward. Now remember, we're always taking 3 steps, so it will be 1, 2, 3. So step forward and across for 1, and then 2 steps turning to face the other corner. Step across forward, and 2 steps to turn. And on the last one, the fourth one, I'm not going to turn because I'm getting ready to go back. And once again, starting with your right foot. So back on the right, 2 steps together and turn. Back on the left, 2 steps together and turn. Back on the right, together and turn. Back left, together, no turn. So at the beginning and the end, you don't do the turns. Now, essentially, whenever we're turning, we want to lift up onto the balls of our feet. So make sure you keep the heels off the ground. So essentially what that means is your first step forward is a driving step forward on the heel, but on those 2 other steps, you're going to come up onto the balls of the feet as you turn. So it's down, up, up, 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 down, up, up. So trying to remember to zigzag your way forward and getting a little bit of the rise and fall. And essentially, think of it as 1 step forward and the other 2 as you turn. Let's try that again. So it's right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3, left, don't turn, back right, 2, 3, back left, 2, 3, back right, 2, 3, and left, 2, 3. So hopefully you realize that it just feels like you're stepping forward or stepping back rather than across because of where you're facing. So you're facing the corners as you go forward each time to make that easier, and you're really just stepping back each time as you go back. So that is your natural movement, which follows on from the open basic. Now the last move that we're going to do is the travelling kicks. Now normally we would do these on both sides, but today just with the 1 foot. So you'll start with your right foot, you're going to go forward 3 steps and then lift your left leg up in front. Doesn't matter how high, you could keep it low if you want to. Then back for 3 steps, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw the other foot in and allow myself to just turn a little bit towards the side. So forward on the right, 2, 3, lift the leg, so that's your left, back, 2, 3, draw it in. So when I say draw it in, I'm keeping the foot on the floor, bring it in, but I'm keeping the toe in contact with the ground. So we are only going to just do 2 of those. Now let's just look at that in a bit more detail in terms of the steps. So the first one is a heel lead driving forward down, 2, 3, and then I'm basically going to lift the leg up but stay flat-footed so you're supported and not finding that difficult. Then it's back for 3 steps, like I said, drawing it in and turning towards the side. So face front, 2, 3, lift, back, 2, 3, wrap, draw the foot in and turn to the side. So I've already kind of alluded to the timing. 1, 2, 3, lift, 2, 3, back, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, lift, 2, 3, back, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3. We can also take the arms up and out when we come forward. So it's 1, 2, 3, lift, 2, 3. So both arms up, out and down. Back, 2, 3. So I wrap the arms around as I turn. There is only one way that arms naturally wrap that way. You let your body turn, and as a result, your right shoulder and arm will come around. 1, 2, 3. Both arms up and out, and then just let the body turn and the arms will swing with it as you wrap. All right, so we've added that on, the ballet lock from side to side, open basic, forward 4, back for 4. So now we have our natural movement and the travelling kicks. Let's just try those 2 moves before we put together with the other 2. So starting from the natural movement, and we'll do it to music. So ready for your zigzag? Ready, here we go, and it's right, 2, 3, don't turn, back on the right, 2, 3, travelling kicks, 1, 2, 3, lift, back, 2, 3, wrap, 1, 2, 3, lift, back, 2, 3, wrap. Let's just do that again. So natural movement, Ready, here we go. And it's forward, 2, 3, and don't turn. Back, 1, 2, 3. Traveling kicks forward, 1, 2, 3, lift. Back, 2, 3, right. All right, so let's put that together. So let's go to the start of the ballet lock section with the open basic and now add the natural movement and the travelling kicks. Now this would be the second time we come to the section. So, ballet lock, sorry. Are we ready? 4, 5, 6, up and down. Open basic, 1, 2, and back for 4. Natural movement, zigzag. Toe turn and back. Traveling kicks, 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, wrap. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, wrap. How did that go? Hopefully all right. Let's just try that again. Cool. Ballet lock. 4, 5, 6, up and down. Open basic, forward, back for 4. Natural movement, zigzag. Don't turn. Traveling kicks, forward and lift, and wrap. 1, 2, 3, lift. Back, 2, 3, right. All right, so let's see, what do we add on to that? And it is the contra check. So we've got a little bit of a bridge. So we're going to repeat the contra check before. And so essentially that's a step to the side, behind, stretch and straighten, side, behind, stretch and straighten. So we'll do 2 just like before. And we'll add some sways, but this time we'll let the arms float a little bit more from side to side. And then, so you have 4 of those, then slowly take the right arm up, out and down as you go to the right. Repeat to the left. Let the eyes follow the arms. So I don't take the head completely up, but basically when it's in eye line, let the eyes follow the arms to the side. So basically connecting a little bit with what you're doing. And that means that we will then repeat our ballet lock section again, the extended version, and we will also repeat the contra check as well at the end. But the second time, after we come to the side, instead of the sways, we literally will step to the side, take both arms up, out and down for the end. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Is we will go through the last part of the section, the routine to the music. We will do the ballet lock section, extended version, twice. And that means we'll have the contra check and sways at the end of the first time. And then we'll have the ending, the last time, contra check and arms up, out and down. You may be a bit confused, but usually once I get the music on and we go through it, it starts to make sense. So I'm kind of hoping that that's going to happen now. So like I said, we will do it twice through, taking us to the end. All right, so let's cue up the music first. Here we go. So ballet lock section, extended version, both times. Ready? 4, 5, 6, up and down. Again. Open basic. Forward. And back. behind, straighten, side. So we have 4 sways. Let the arms go from side to side. Now the right arm up and out, and the left. Ballet lock.
I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid.
Open basic, going forward.
For 1,000 years.
And back.
You for 1,000 more.
Natural movement.
All along, I believe
No turns.
time is brought your heart to me.
Traveling kicks. One more. So here comes the ending. Contra check first of all. One more. And step to the side. How did that go? Hopefully that all came together all right. So it's time to recap everything so we can put it together and dance it to music. So really it's a case of just remembering that first section, which was the pendulum. So we had 2 sets of pendulums forward and back to the front. We'll do 2 sets to the right corner. Now remember, the right foot still leads you forward, the left foot takes you back, regardless of whether you're facing the front or the corner. From here, into the double lunge. So remember, you're going forward and across to the corner, 2 with your right foot across, and then 2 with your left foot across. From here into our side basic, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then our contra check. So side, behind, weight in the center, hopefully getting used to these. And then from here, that takes us into our ballet lock. Now remember, the first time we do the ballet lock section, we'll have the 4 of those and the open basic going forward and 4 going back. But from there, remember it's a shorter version the first time, 4 sways to take us back to our pendulum again. And remember that when you went into those sways, we bend the knees to kind of stay back and to get that quick transfer of weight back in the way you've just gone. All right, so we do it all again, pendulum again, and then the second time is where I've just ran through that last bit. So we go to the ballet lock extended version where we've added our natural movement and our traveling kicks. And then at the end of that, contra check. You get the idea, 2 of those. And this time we had the 4 sways, right arm up, left arm up, and then the ballet lock extended version one more time, all 4 moves, contra check, and then the ending. So I may have lost you somewhere along the line there, so I do like to usually try and just do it in sections. So to help clarify, pendulum, short ballet lock, and we had a few sways to take us back to the beginning. Pendulum, longer ballet lock section with that natural movement and traveling kicks. We're going to add the contra check and some sways. We'll do the ballet lock again, extended version, exactly the same with the contra check again, but this time the ending, both arms up, out and down. So hopefully that made it a little bit easier in your mind, having a little bit of a visual on that. All right, have a quick drink and breathe if you need, because we're about to dance it to music. Are you ready to dance your Viennese Waltz to music? Let's get the music on and give it a go. So starting with those pendulums, right foot forward. Ready, and here we go. Forward, back, to the right corner. Left corner. Stay here for your double lunge. Change sides. Side basic. Contra check. Step to the side first. Behind. And straighten other side. Are you ready for our ballet lock? Here we go. Up and down. Open basic, forward and back. Sway. Back to our pendulum again, here we go. Right corner. Left corner. Double lunge. Change sides. Side basic. Contra check. One more. Into ballet lock. Up and down. Open basic, forward and back. We have our longer version, so natural movement across. Zigzagging forwards, now go back. Traveling kicks, just two. One, and lift, and again. Contra check again. Side. Sway. So right arm up and over, and the left. Ballet lock. Open basic. Back for four. Natural movement again, zigzag forward. And going back. Traveling kicks. 1, 2, 3, up. Contra check to finish, to the side. One more. Step to the side and take both arms up. Well done. I hope you enjoyed your Viennese Waltz dance class today. And don't forget, please go and do some stretching to cool down properly to finish off the session. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.